Tudor may have just won 2024 on the Swiss watch market. Let's be honest, they've had some absolutely banger releases, and the new Pelagos FXD GMT, many three-letter things, just continues that trend. I like it. Let's get that out of the way. I wanna talk about it. So before we do that, like, subscribe, ding that bell icon so you never miss another video, and why not click that join button? Would be very much appreciated. So Tudor. They've had a great year, let's be honest. The Black Bay 58 GMT, great watch. METAS certified, even thinner than the Black Bay GMT, and it's obviously got a GMT function. Looks great. Black Bay monochrome, looks great. The pink chronograph has been very popular, the little piggy. The blue chronograph, again, looks great. Even the cycling edition was an absolutely sick addition to the Tudor lineup. And Tudor have just picked a little cherry up and placed it on the top of their 2024 offering, in my opinion, with the new Pelagos FXD GMT. Now, the thing with all the FXD watches is they are all made in collaboration with a different armed service. So the first one was with the Marine Nationale, the second one was with the US Navy, with the Pelagos Black, and what's this one been made with, Terence?
Aeron, the French Navy.
It is, and how do you pronounce that? So close. Aéronautique Navale. I cannot do French. I cannot do any other language other than English. So make fun of me in the comments. But yes, just how the original FXD was made with the Marine Nationale, this one has been made with the air arm of the French Navy, the Aéronautique Navale, which makes sense because it's Zulu time, which is the standard reference when describing UTC or Universal Time Coordinated. So yeah, makes sense. So essentially, what is this watch? Well, first of all, it's a Pelagos. So it's made in titanium, and it's got a 200-meter waterproof rating, which is cool for when you're diving your helicopter into the ocean. Also, it's an FXD. FXD is just fixed. It's the word fixed with the vowels taken out. So it's got fixed lugs. And before we get on to some of the other specs of this watch, I just want to discuss one of my biggest and most welcome changes with this watch. The strap is a green fabric strap, and because this isn't meant purely as a diver, like the other FXDs, came with the Velcro strap, which is supposed to be self-tightening in a diving circumstance. This actually gets rid of that and now comes with a pin buckle green fabric strap. Big improvement. Not a big fan of those goddamn Velcro straps, so that's a big improvement. What else does this have? Well, obviously, it's got a GMT function. It's also got a ceramic bezel featuring the hour markers 1 to 24. So this watch does 3 time zones, not just 2, like something like a Black Bay Pro, something like that. 3 time zones. Very, very nice. Also, this watch features something new, another complication that none of the other FXDs have had yet. So it's a GMT with a date as well. So not only is the GMT new to the whole Pelagos line, the date is new to the FXD line. So ticking all the boxes so far. Really, really good. Also something that's brand new to the Pelagos line, this watch is Master Chronometer certified, which is super, super cool. Hasn't been done on the Pelagos line before. It's something that they are bringing into more and more collections. So that's -0 plus 5 seconds a day accuracy, and has 15,000 Gauss magnetism resistance. So this is actually a different movement to the 58 GMT. The 58 GMT uses the MT5450U, and the Pelagos GMT uses the MT5652U. So it's a new movement that we've not seen in a Pelagos before, or any Tudor before, especially one that's METAS certified. So big thumbs up there. Also, interestingly, the new Pelagos GMT is 12.7 millimeters thick, and the old Pelagos FXD was 12.8. So this is a 1/10 of a millimeter thinner with 2 extra complications. Not a big change, but it's still interesting. So power reserve, I think it's pretty much the same as the other GMT watches in the collection, so it's 65 hours. If you're interested in the lug width, which you very likely will be with the Pelagos FXD because it's made to change the straps on. You're going to be changing the straps on it, I guarantee you. It's 22mm lug width, which is quite big, but it's not really a problem. And it's got a 42mm case diameter. There's one big problem I've seen people highlight with this watch, and it's not a big problem, it's a matter of taste. Lots of people don't like the photina, because this watch is photinaed to hell. It's got photina all on the bezel, it's got photina all on the dial, even the hands are photinaed. Very, very yellow. It's like watching The Simpsons. That's the only complaint I've seen anyone have about this watch. Too much photina. Other than that, looks good. So how much is this 200-meter diving GMT METAS certified watch with a date, made in full grade 2 titanium? Well, I actually think it's a great price at £4,000. As I said before, I think this just caps off Tudor's 2024 as being incredible. The things Tudor are doing are way more exciting than anything Rolex is doing. And honestly, big fan of this new release. Might actually be my favourite Tudor release of the year, which might make it one of my favourite releases of the year overall, just because it ticks so many boxes. I'm not a big fan of the photina, but it just ticks so many boxes. Features-wise and price-wise, I think it's just great. It's just such a complete package. There's not really anything to moan about, unless you want it on a bracelet, in which case you're a bit stuffed, aren't you? But what do you think, Larry?
I think it's gorgeous. I think it's a great addition to the Pelagos lineup.
It's not a recoloring or anything, or a different size case. It's a whole new feature set for the Pelagos. They haven't had a GMT in the Pelagos lineup before. And to do it in a military aviation FXD with the Aéronautique Navale is amazing. I think it's such a cool watch. Smashed it out of the park. There's not really much more to say. So what do you guys think? Do you love it? Is it just alright? And do you hate the photina? Let us know down in the comments. Whilst you're down there, why not like, subscribe, ding that bell icon so you never miss another video. And why not consider becoming a channel member, supporting us directly, just like all these fabulous people on screen right here, because they are the best people in the world. And the second best people in the world is everyone watching this video. So to all of you, thank you very much and watch yourselves.